You don't have confidence that the right thing then will be done by the committee because of the brand of Alabama.
Right, and one thing that's kind of, I think, hurts Oregon in this instance is the voice in the room that can push for Oregon is Rob Mullins, who obviously runs the committee. He's not allowed to be in the room when they talk about Oregon. But we know that they talk about teams in kind of groups. So Oregon, Utah, Alabama are kind of all talked about together, and he cannot be in the room for that discussion because if Oregon's brought up, he's got to leave the room. So our biggest advocate for our school can't even be in the conversation when we're there. And look, I understand the idea that comparison losses, right? Auburn, Oregon loses to Auburn, Alabama beats Auburn, but we play them in week 1. Like teams have changed. We are a better football team now than we were in week 1. I just don't have faith. Do you have faith that 11-1 Alabama is gonna be passed by the Pac-12 champions?
I do because Alabama's resume is so weak. They won't have a real quality win outside of maybe the Alabama game, but their schedule to this point has been so bad. They came off a bye and got smoked in the first half with Tua against LSU, and now without Tua, they're going to be home idle while the Pac-12 champ has a quality victory, either Utah or Oregon. I think it sets up perfectly to hop that winner with a 13th data point, if you will, right over Alabama and into the Final Four.
The question I have, too, is that if it's not Oregon, if it's Utah, that's going to be a tougher sell in my opinion. Now, Utah, I'll tell you, Utah's probably going to be a favorite over Oregon when they play in San Francisco. I mean, Utah is as good as they come. Their defense is outstanding. Offensively, Tyler Huntley, their quarterback, is one of the most accurate passers in all of college football. Their running back, Zach Moss, will be a very good pro running back. But they had that bad game to USC, which, by the way, is so uncharacteristic of Utah. They had 16 penalties. They had multiple red zone turnovers. Their defense, for some reason, that game just couldn't defend USC's wide receivers. Utah is really good. So it would not surprise me if Oregon lost that game. But, a 12-1 Utah team, I think, doesn't have the sex appeal that an Oregon team does.